Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, and if it's your first time, welcome! My name is Tion, and today I want to talk about how I am learning how to be bad at things. Yes, you heard me. I'm learning how to be bad at things. I feel like being bad at things kind of gives us this like freedom that we realize that like we were holding ourselves back from, because I feel like, well, me personally, I'll say that I'm not gonna say I'm a perfectionist because I'm still like low key lazy, but like I guess I'm like a lazy perfectionist. Like, okay, it's like if I want to do something, if I'm gonna get up and exert my energy and I want to do something, it has to be done perfectly. It has to be executed perfectly. If I don't get it right the first time, then what's even the point of doing it? You feel me? And it's like that is such an awful mindset to have. And I feel like a lot of people have that mindset, but like I mean shit, cuz like we also have this thing of like not wanting to embarrass ourselves in front of other people, or like we have like this issue of being perceived. So it's like if we're being perceived, you want to be perfect all the time. You don't want anyone to give you any criticisms or have any negative thoughts about you. But it's, I mean, shit, like, is that really a way to live life? No. Like, okay. When I say like I'm learning how to be like bad at things, it's like I'm learning how to not be comfortable with like embarrassment, but it's like be comfortable with gaining new experiences, whether they're like super good or super bad. Like, okay, I don't even know if that even makes sense. But it's like, it's like because we want everything to be perfect. We want to win at everything. We want to get everything right on the first try. But it's like, how are you going to get good or like new experiences if you're perfect at everything? That's like awful. That's an awful way to live. It's like if you're good at everything, that's so boring. Cause it's like you can never try anything new. You never get like the satisfaction of being bad at something, and then because you kept going at it, you can see yourself getting better to the point where it's like you've actually like mastered that skill, or maybe you're just like kind of like average at it or whatever. But it's like you never get that satisfaction. Like, honestly, I really do think it's better to build up to something, because sometimes it feels like you earned it. Like, like you earned that. And it feels so fucking good, doesn't it? I don't know. Like, but like, I get it though. Like I said, we don't want to embarrass ourselves. We don't want to be bad at something. Maybe it causes like a little bit of anxiety within us. Like, me, like, I don't like playing video games with like other people, because like, if I'm not beating you, there's what's the point in playing with you? Like, if I'm not winning, what's the point then? And then also, it's like I have that fear of losing. Like, literally, because it's like, oh, if you don't try, you can't fail. But it's like, no, try. Do something. Get a new experience. Do something. Have fun. Earn a new skill or something and be comfortable with the fact that you're not going to be good at it. You're not going to be good at it. But hey, you're doing something with yourself. You're having fun. It might be a bit frustrating. I'm not gonna like say like, oh, it's gonna be all like fun, rainbows and sunshine. It's gonna be frustrating at some point. But I promise you, when you get the hang of that, it's gonna feel amazing. But then also, on the other hand, if you don't get the hang of it, it's like, hey, I tried it. Like, shit. Like, I did something. Like, that's more than what you could say. I tried something, you know? And it's like, why can't we, like, have more of that mindset? Why can't we be comfortable with that? Like, trying and failing is okay, too. That's fine. We don't always gotta win. And that's okay. Like, I mean, shit. Like I said, like, I've experienced it, and I'm just now learning how to accept, like, not getting my way, basically. And I mean, it doesn't even have to be with like new skills and hobbies or whatever. It could be like just like regular like life experiences. Like, if you're bad at communication, try it. Like, you're going to be vulnerable. It's going to be really fucking hard. It's going to be really awkward. It's going to make you really anxious. But hey, it's like try it instead of being in that like stagnant state of like just your little bubble of thoughts where it's like, well, if I don't do this thing, it's okay. I'm gonna just deal with that, like deal with the aftermath of that. When it's like, no, like obviously it's gonna be hard because you've never done it before. Like, communication is really hard, and I'm not even gonna say it's a skill to master, but it's like it's something that it doesn't have like a for sure like end result. You feel me? Like it's always up in the air because it's like it's you, it's another person. You never know how that person's gonna react. Like you never know. It's not a for sure thing. But it's like, hey, if you want the personal growth, try communicating. Try like admit your feelings to someone. Like if you're like thinking of like somebody or like you want to admit like you have feelings for them or something like that, or like you just want to hang out or whatever, go ahead and do that thing. Try it. Say something to them. And hey, if you get rejected, oh well. That is literally life. Keep it pushing because your worth isn't determined on like the outcome for real, for real. You know, like I said, some you already know, or at least for the ones that kind of know about me or like have been with the channel a little bit longer. Like sometimes I'm really bad at like articulating myself. Like I have the thoughts. I have the thoughts there. I just struggle with like letting it come out in like a way that's like right, I guess. But hey, you see me trying here, don't you? And that's like the message of it. Like I'm gonna still try and say what I gotta say. And shoot, if I got more to say, I could just make another video. Anyways, but yeah, like just try. What was I saying? Like I know what I'm saying, like the overall message, but like what was the last sentence that I just said? I don't know. But try it. You're gonna be vulnerable. It's gonna be like so fucking hard. You're literally gonna want to crawl back into the hole where once you came. But like, no, do it, cause life will keep moving with or without you. So why don't you just keep moving with it? Like take that life and make it your own. You form your own destiny. And shoot, you literally never know what something might lead to. You trying something new might lead to, or you failing at this thing might lead to. Okay? Cause like, I don't know. I feel like we make ourselves so stagnant and we stay in our little bubble of our worries and we don't move anywhere and we've grown so comfortable for that. It's like no, move around. Move around. Like me personally, I'm a person that wants to constantly evolve no matter how fucking hard it is. And it'd be hard. It'd be hard. Like that emotional toll is no joke, bro. But I gotta pay that price. If I want to evolve, you know, if I want to become a better person for me. And so it's like I'm trying new things, like, and I'm trying to become comfortable with being bad at it. You know, like I said, sometimes, like I said, I had that mindset of if I'm not going to get it right the first time, then what's the point in trying? Because you can't fail if you don't try. But sometimes failing is very important to our growth, you know? And failing isn't a bad thing. I feel like a lot of people think that, obviously, because, you know, the negative connotations with failing, like you're a loser, second place, all that shit. But it's like, hey, it's actually not that bad. It's literally not that. It's bad in the moment, for sure. You're gonna get angry. You're gonna be upset for real. But is that gonna matter, like, from, like, maybe a year or two from now? Probably not. And, of course, feel your emotions, but take the meat, leave the bones. That's what I always say. Like, take the lesson. And just, like, but leave all, like, the criticisms and, like, the negative thoughts. Like, leave that alone. Okay? Because, like, that's gonna be detrimental to you. Now, I'm kind of, like, speaking, like, let me just let y'all know I am speaking about, like, regular life. Like, you know, I'm not talking about, like, maybe if you were, like, an Olympian who's been training, like, all year for the Olympics and you got second place and now you're, like, mad as fuck. Feel that, baby. I understand. But if you're just a regular-ass person like me, it's okay to fail. I mean, shoot, even if you are an Olympian, it's okay to fail, baby. You'll get them next time. Shit, you'll come back, win that gold, and be like, what? Huh? Y'all was talking about that shit for what? Okay, yeah. And that's like the fun of it, is it? Like, cause like, okay, you failed, but then come back the second time, and then you're like, oh, y'all had all that shit to say. Now what? I'm waiting. Silence, crickets, because they can't say nothing about you. And you know, like I said, I feel like if you're always winning, you also become stagnant. Because then you're going to want more to life. Like, you want to do something else. You feel me? If you're always winning, yeah, obviously, it's like, ooh, like, I always win. I never lose, but it's like, I feel like that just gets boring. Like I already said before, I feel like that just gets boring after a while. Don't you want somebody to challenge you? Don't you want something to challenge you? Like that's like the best part. Cause now it's like, oh shit, I gotta work hard. I gotta break a sweat. And like I said, when you win that, it feels 10 times better. But yeah, just get more comfortable with being bad at stuff, with failing, with not giving up. Like maybe step away from it if you must, but always come back. Cuz there's nothing wrong with that. Like you're just hurting yourself. Cuz sometimes we'll like not be good at it the first time and we'll put it down forever. Whatever it is, whether it's being vulnerable with people or new activities, something that might help us within our personal growth, sometimes we'll just put it down forever and we won't face it. But that literally just hurts you in the end. Cause it's like, girl, like, grow a pussy. Like, stop hindering yourself. Cause you the biggest obstacle is you, girl. You're your biggest obstacle. You are your biggest critic. You know? So it's like you're the only thing that's stopping you from growing right now is you. And you need to stop that. I mean, shoot, can you imagine what greatness you could achieve? If you just give things a try. And shoot, like I said, if it's that important to you, if after you fail, you keep going and going and going and going until you're good. No matter what the naysayers say, like, because it's about you at the end of the day. Because I'm going to say, like, because that saying where it's like, oh, we came into this world by ourselves, you might go out by yourself. But it's like, let's consider the in-between here. You feel me? Because you don't live your life by yourself. You're with other people. You make memories with other people. You are happy with other people. You might even be content with yourself. But let's not fucking lie here. Like, yeah, humans need other human interaction. And yeah, you need other people to make you laugh. You need other people to bring you comfort. Sure, you can do all those things by yourself. But it's like, we need other people. And having a connection with other people is so trial and error. It hurts. It hurts. Because it's like, damn, you're constantly thinking, what did you do wrong? What could you do to make yourself do better? But that's what I'm saying. Even in moments like that, it is trying and failing and coming back. And now, like I said, like, sometimes these things aren't even for sure. Like, if you were in, like, for example, let's say you have, like, a friend or just a person, and you were in a situation where, I don't know, things were misconstrued, or you said something, or you did something, and that was, like, really bad, and it's like, shit, like, I want to try to fix this, because this is, like, really important to me. You're going to try to fix it, whether that's being communicating, like trying to meet up with them, giving them gifts, apologizing, stuff like that. Like, just being vulnerable within yourself, you initiating the conversation, whatever it is, you initiating the interaction, whatever it is, right? And you can sit there, you can pour your heart out, you can be genuine, you can say sorry, and hey, even that person might be like, maybe I appreciate your apology, or maybe they're like, I don't fucking want your apology. And they'll be like, but I don't want this friendship with you anymore. I don't want this connection with you anymore. And you have to be okay with that. You tried. Is it necessarily failing? I don't really think that's failing. But it's like, you tried. And you didn't get your desired outcome. And that's okay. It's gonna hurt. Be vulnerable about it. Be sad about it. But that's what happens. But that's the beauty in trying and failing, because you tried, you failed, and now you may have lost that connection. But the next connection you gain, you know that you need to be better. You're going to make sure that you never do something like that again. Or you're going to make sure that you communicate with someone. If you do slip up and do something and make a little mistake, you're going to communicate with that person and maybe they'll be like, you know what, I see you. And I know that you're capable of change, so I'm going to let you rock. And we can build this up together, Trying and failing comes in many forms. But you just have to be comfortable with that and let that happen. That's literally what I'm doing now. I mean, shit, like I said, I'm the lazy perfectionist. Things don't go my way. I'm not going to say crash out, because I know there's, like, the whole conversation of, we're watering down the word crash out, and that's real. because we low-key are. But I get really upset. I get really upset. I don't want to deal with the outcome of me failing, you know? Like, I don't want to deal with the outcome of me losing. Like, I hate that. I hate that so much. But you literally do have to get used to that, because life is literally that battle of you win some, you lose some. And that's okay. I feel like, shoot, when you lose, you gain certain emotions. You feel me? You gain like a nice coping mechanism. Now let's hope that that's healthy. We gotta make sure that's healthy now. That coping mechanism is healthy. Okay? Or like you gain that mindset of like, hey, like that's life. And I feel like I said earlier, that gives you a sense of freedom. You become, I know funner's not a word, but you become a funner person. Like, you know, like, because it's really like, yo, let's go try this. Let's go do this. And then when you fail, you're so used to that. And then you're like, okay, like, let's hop on to the next thing. You're not going to be sitting there wallowing and being like, oh, like, I fucking lost. Like, oh, I'm like the worst person. This is like the worst outcome. This is terrible. This is the end of my life. No. You're happy because that's what you're used to. And then it also makes you cherish the wins a little bit more. Like I said, you earned it and you feel good about it. Because like I said, if you're winning all the time, you get everything handed to you, it don't feel as good. You don't have that like appreciation for it. Like it's just like you think that's just like some random ass shit that, and like it's flimsy. Like, you know, it becomes flimsy to you. Like it's like, oh, I got it right, I won. Okay. You know, I feel like it turns you into that type of person. It's just like you know, it's like, okay, like, because been there, done that, I'm the greatest, you know? And, like, you know, ain't nothing wrong with, I guess, thinking that you're the greatest or whatever, but it's like, damn, girl, you don't seem that fun to me. You know, like, you know, I don't know. Like, have y'all ever watched Monster High? But like it's the webisodes one, and it's this episode. It's like a sleepover, and then the ghouls are like playing some game or whatever, and everyone's like, oh, we just let Cleo win because like we don't want to deal with it. But then Abby's like, y'all bitches are crazy. I'm about to beat this bitch up. You know, and she literally goes in, demolishes Cleo in the game, and then Cleo was like, oh my raw. Fucking finally. Like, finally, somebody wants to play the fucking game. And it's like, because, like, yeah, sometimes you need a challenge. Sometimes you gotta lose. It makes you hungrier. Like, do your thing. Create that thing. Fail. It's whatever. Because next time, the second draft is gonna be better. And then you finalize it, it's going to be better. And I feel like this is another thing that a lot of creatives also need to hear. Because a lot of us want to create something, but they want it to be perfect on the first go round. No. That's not how it works. Half of the time, you do try something, and it's a little bit of trial and error, but then you're like, okay, wait, I kind of got this. And I'm going to give that up to you. Shaking my bangles at you, babe, because you deserve it. However, you can't just try to sit and wait for like the perfect timing, or if you try and you fail and it doesn't come out, you just want to give up on the project entirely. No. Try and fail as many times as you need to, because then once you finally get it right, it's going to be amazing. But also, I'm gonna need you to give yourself the space to just be, to let your project be, even if it's not perfect, even if it's not up to your standard. Let it be for a second. Let it exist in the space, because I feel you also need to know that what you're working on can exist. What you dream can exist. Now, it might not come through the first time, but just know it's possible. Sometimes you really just have to fucking fall flat on your face to get back up. And like I said, the second go round, third go round, fourth go round, it'll probably come. It'll come, and it'll be like, whoa, I fucking did this. I created this. But you see what happens when you don't hold yourself back because you're so scared of failing? What Doechii said when she had her YouTube channel. Sometimes you gotta let it be. Create. Like, let it happen, please. Like, oh my god, let me search it up. I'm on TikTok right now. Hold on. Doechii creates Like, I'm trying to find the YouTube. Okay, did it.
Be creative whether it will sell or not. I need to create what wants to be created regardless of anything and anyone. Sometimes I will perform badly, I'll write badly, I'll film badly, but I have a right to do that in order to get to the other side.
So if y'all not gonna listen to me, listen to Doechii. Listen to Miss DOE. Repping for the BAPs. Come on, y'all. We gotta lock in. We gotta lock in here. We gotta lock in here. Create, let it be, regardless of anything, regardless of obstacles. Try, fail, come back. No matter who's watching, no matter who's critiquing, even if it's you critiquing, tell yourself to shut the fuck up. And let it be. Give yourself time to be. But yeah, I mean, I might make a part 2 to this because, like I said, I never really have a script with these. As you can see, half of the time I'm always repeating myself, but I never really have a script with these. So if I have more, I'll probably make like a little part 2 or something, or I'll edit it or whatever, and I'll come back, cut it together, boop, post it, and like you'll get the final product. It'll be fine. But yeah, like, please don't hinder yourself. Don't stunt yourself. Because you are meant for so much more. You are meant for so much more. And I hate seeing people be so scared of what they're capable of. Like, it's like they're frightened. And that's why they give up. Or they don't pursue that thing because they're scared of what will happen if they do, even if it's a good outcome or not. Because sometimes even when you have a good outcome, then that means you're going to start requiring more of yourself, which ain't even a problem. But as long as you still give yourself grace, Oh no, just, I know the society puts that pressure on y'all, but come on. We gotta hop out that box. We gotta come out the matrix now. Like, if we're gonna live our lives to the fullest, I'm only 22. I still got a whole lot of life ahead of me. And when I'm wrinkly like a fucking raisin, I want to be able to say that I created everything that I ever wanted to create. And I'm gonna continue that until I fucking die. But then it's like, also, like, I've done everything that I've wanted to do. I've said everything that I wanted to say. I've grown. Yes, I've lost friends along the way. I've lost connections, people, things. My self-esteem has hit rock bottom a couple of times. But I came back up, and I've learned. I've grown. And I know it's an internal thing. It's not going to happen overnight. I feel like a lot of people feel that way. Like, a lot of people are scared to fail because of societal norms, family. Like, maybe they have people looking up to them, and they feel like they don't have any room to fail. And I understand. But I hope that one day you can break down that wall for yourself. I hope that you could give yourself grace. One of these days. Like, I don't know. I do know. I just have trouble articulating it sometimes. But, yeah. I think everyone deserves to be happy the way that they are. And as they try to grow, like get comfortable in like the uncomfortable, anything that can go wrong will go wrong. Expect the unexpected, all the quotes, like, just be okay with failing. Like I said, I'm trying that now, so I'm on the journey with you. If you feel like you're alone, I'm on that journey with you. I'm literally about to fucking graduate from college. I'm about to be entering the world when it's in an economic state that I dread. Okay? Getting a job is hard. And you know what I majored in? Theater and performance. Oh! 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 But you know what? Acting, performing, that's my dream. I'm in love with that. And I see that for myself. I see that for my path. So I pursued it. And like, I'm trying. I'm gonna be out there trying and failing with every audition that I go to. But then you never know. Maybe I'll get an audition and that'll be my big break. And you'll be seeing me on your TV screens and like your movie screens and everything. You'll see me on the red carpet and it'll be so fun. But just know that I tried a lot and I failed a lot, but I kept trying. Please know that. Please. Like I said, if I have anything more to say, then I will add it. But for right now, I don't think so. So, hey, that's it for my rant. Please stay beautiful. I love you guys. Kiss, kiss. Mwah, mwah. And you guys have an amazing day. Okay? All right. Bye.